All right, what's up, you guys? We're back with another episode. We are here. All right. Had a very great day today. Started this first day here at the new job. Really good. Really good. It was great. I can't complain. Didn't do much. Great lady trained me today, and I said, hey, I got to do my video. So how are y'all doing? Man, last night's show was amazing. I mean, we got so many phone calls all over town. Everybody was sending us messages. They were calling all over. We got a lot to discuss in this video. So let's get into it because I don't want to hold y'all waiting because I know a lot of people is tuning in from the UK and they're tuning in the middle of the night. So we want to make sure that we do this live, okay? And get this live together. Now, hey, everybody, now, station here, make sure y'all head over to YouTube. We got a lot to discuss in here. Make sure y'all like the video, share this live. Let's get right into it. Dr. Cornel West is running for president of the United States of America. This is an announcement that have been announced on his Instagram page. Dr. Cornel West tells the world through his Instagram that he's running for president. In the video down below, this is on my article I'm reading on WileyShow.com. West explains exactly why he's running, and the Wiley Show is here for it. Dr. Cornel West have always been about equal rights for Black people. So when the Wiley Show learned about him running for president, we all agree that this will be interesting. And I want to add on today, I believe he calling these people the People Party. I think it's interesting. The average country have multiple parties. We in America only have two. So competition is good for the soul. It keeps people on their toes. And Dr. Cornel West is so extremely popular. Dr. Cornel West is very good in theology. He is a leader in his lane in education. For him to come out and announce this is going to be amazing. The promo, the press that's going to come around, he's not a joke. He's highly educated, highly skilled. He don't need to run for president. He don't need the money. He got plenty of money. But just doing this just show the world that, hey, you want to disrupt the system. And he criticized President Obama, a lot of people didn't like him criticizing President Obama. But now, years later, many African Americans were saying, well, maybe Dr. Cornel West was correct with his criticism towards President Obama. So it's a lot that we're going to discuss with this when more details come out. But I'm excited for his run. Many people say he don't have a chance. It's taken away from Joe Biden. But again, let's be clear here. We need to stop believing in this system what the Democrat teaches us to fear Republicans. We need to look at all parties, whoever run it, and say, okay, what are your policies? What are you going to do to help Black people? And what are you going to do to help make Black people in this country better? So I'm excited about his run. I don't care what people say. He's not going to win. You know, we will know. We will see. But the Democrats have already did some of those very unfair. They are now saying that they're not going to do no debates in the primary. So pretty much they're locking Joe Biden to win a Democratic nomination. So we will see about this. This is a political season. So we are definitely tapping into this. Now, we will try to reach out to Dr. Cornel West to get him on our show. We're going to definitely have a serious conversation. Now, in other news, Senator Tim Scott was on The View. And it's on the heels of them criticizing Senator Tim Scott, saying that he's not a good African American, that he's pretty much a sellout, etc. Now, Senator Tim Scott came on there, and Sonny Huston was literally cutting him off, not letting him finish what he had to say. They were talking about systemic racism. And Sonny is, I believe she's liberal. I believe this is a liberal show, The View. But what they fail to realize, Democrats don't have, stop acting like Democrats got about, it's 20 black senators on the Democratic side. It's not. So we do have progress in this country. I'm not going to act like we don't have progress. We have more black professionals. We have more black doctors. We have more black lawyers. We have more black entrepreneurs. Is it now? One thing that they asked him is, do systemic racism exist? And he was dancing around the question. But to answer that question, yes, systemic racism do exist in this country. But let's not act like Republicans is the only one that's dealing with systemic racism, that they're feuding this. Democrats feuded as well. So let's not act like they got more work to do. Democrats got more work to do, as well as Republicans got more work to do. But what I'm saying is, we must always remember that we have to give all people a chance. And just because Senator Tim Scott is a Republican, that doesn't mean that we can't support or to listen to what he have to say. Because if you understand his story, he's African American. He won his race in his state, since it's been 100 years since that happened, since a black black person to win a Senate in that high office. So we should just listen to him and ask him these questions. And I believe that a lot of people were upset at Trump, and a lot of Republicans voted for Biden in a sense, because they didn't want Trump to be in it. But this is a totally different ball game. But Senator Tim Scott did an amazing job addressing The View, because they were criticizing him a lot. But he did a really, really a good job. So I hope that people will look at him, and he's something to be celebrated. I mean, he's a senator. He bought his mom a home because I believe he was in a single parent home. I believe he was failing in school, and now he's a success story. So that'll just show you the progress that America could be. He's living proof of the promise that America have promised, that 45 promise that we can become a more perfect union. But we do have a lot of work to do. And so Senator Tim Scott needs to address that, about the work that needs to be done. But also, President Trump also did a lot of great things. The First Step Act, helping just debatable, helping HBCUs. Technically, he really didn't do it like that, but he did a little something. But then also, Senator Tim Scott was talking about the diversity that he have on his staff compared to the Democrats' diversity. It's not, a lot of people that I talk to on the Hill say it's more diversity with the Republicans, with their chief of staff. I'm talking about their staff, the people behind the senators. They're more diverse than the Democrats. So we have to stop with this whole narrative that Republicans are so bad and Democrats are so good. Because if you look at the data, neither party have done enough to help poor people. Neither party have done enough to increase black home ownership. Neither party have done enough to help increase black-owned businesses to get a piece of the advertising dollar. Neither party have done enough to help with that. Neither party have not done enough to deal with many parts of this country where crime is high. Crime is high in Democrat cities. Crime is high in Republican cities. And so it's crime been higher in a long time. So we must address both of these entities. And we just can't just blame one party. Both of them is two parties in this country. They both have to share the blame. One person can't point at the next group, because they all have been having major shortcomings when it comes to addressing the poverty and the root of poverty. So again, I love Senator Tim Scott to the fact that he did come on there, and that he does have a record, and he does have things that have helped the American people. Everything that he did not hurt American people. But one thing I can say is that black folks, we need to look at all options and not just look at one particular group and say, oh my gosh, I'm going to vote for Republican. I'm going to vote for Democrat because my grandmother voted for Democrat, because my mama voted for Democrat. Listen, I'm going to vote for whoever is going to help make my life and I don't have any children, so I'm going to say my nieces and nephews' life better. That's who I'm going to vote for. I'm not going to worry about just getting into this whole fear mongering. Oh my gosh, you vote Republican, they're so racist. We must keep Biden in there because we don't want Trump. Because when Trump was in there, half of the things economically we were not going through. You know what I'm saying? It didn't start happening until we had a world, crisis, and of course he did not handle that crisis correct. So let's give that to that point. But I would tell people, y'all complain about Florida, y'all complain about Trump, y'all complain about Biden, but if you don't vote, somebody in 2024 is going to get elected. So I would rather participate in the process than to sit on the sidelines. Okay. I just had to talk about that. Now, let's get into what y'all are here. A lot of y'all here for. Okay. All right. So station here, if y'all want to hear the rest of this commentary, head over to YouTube. Okay. All right. So give me a second while y'all come on in the building. I see y'all in the chat here. Make sure y'all like, share. So we're back talking about our favorite celebrity, brother Armon Wiggins. So on last night, brother Armon Wiggins decided to address his friend, brother Michael. He went on the show. Instead of addressing the cult allegations, he was addressing brother Michael. Now, we are finally able to sit right now in this show that brother Michael decided to respond to Armon Wiggins. And so we want to make sure we get some of the key points of what he said, due to the fact I do want to apologize because it was his equipment was not working correctly. And then he said he was begging because he said he lost his phone. He needed a new phone. But at all the begging, he did address Armon Wiggins. One of the allegations that brother Michael said about Armon, that his boyfriend and him stole from him. He also said that he used to bring multiple boyfriends over. He said that you were staying for me for free. When I went on vacation, I paid for the vacation. You drove my cars and all of these things he was saying. Then brother Michael said in the video, he said, I have multiple recordings and videotapes of you, and I can put all the receipts. And then brother Michael have said, if I said these things to this blogger, why wasn't the phone call recorded? And then brother Michael said, I believe that you communicated with her and y'all concocted up this story to get away from the cocaine allegations, the booger sugar. Then he also said that he was offered as much as $500 to do an interview to talk about the cocaine allegations. Kingpin refused. He also said Unwind with Tasha K had reached out to him for and he declined to do so. Then she said, if you talk, then Unwind Tasha K said, if you talk about these cocaine allegations, I will come on your show and address it. I will come on your show and address it. Thank you to our new member in the building. Hey, Carlini, Duham, thank you. And so I will come out and address it if you talk about the cocaine allegations. So I said, this is good. The reason why I think this is really good, because Tasha K was like, okay, she's getting involved. She's ready to go all in. And Armon decided not to address allegations. So we went over to Armon's station head, and he decided to stay on his station head because his Twitter was deactivated again. He came on his station head, had 100 people on his station head, and he said, from now on, we are not going to address garbage. We ain't gonna address Wiley garbage. Now he don't want to address people on his station. He does that every couple of months. He thinks he on fire, and he always say who he ain't addressing. I don't care if you never address me, but I will always address you, and you always gonna be doing mess. You're very controversial. And even in that video, it sounded like he was snorting on some type of powder, like he was sniffing, had the sniffles, and it was the sniffles on the platform. But then brother Michael said that, we were cool after college. And then he's talking about how Armon was using him and that he never mentions him. And he said, you must have nothing to do on your birthday when you decided to talk about me on your birthday. You understand what I'm saying? You don't know on my birthday. You never have to address on my birthday. Now it's supposed to be your birthday, and you are sitting here addressing this situation on your birthday. I said, that's a good point right there. That's a good point. Why are you addressing me out of all days trying to deflect from the cocaine allegations? It's many different critiques I can have for this, because then he kept saying, I'm trying to take viewers away from Triple Net. He was talking about me, because we was the only one that was live for almost about 900 people in the chat. And then we had more numbers. And then when you try to go to his replay, we had more numbers, very low numbers. And then he was so afraid, because it was low numbers, it extremely flopped. He decided, hey, I'm going to take this live and make it members only. You don't have the many members over there. Your members have already seen the content. So why are you up here going behind a paid wall when your friend is criticizing you, calling you funky, nasty, pissy, all of these type of things he's saying about you publicly, where people can consume it for free? And then you're saying that I'm trying to take viewers away from Triple Net. I got more views. And that's not true. Our number and reach were 3 times, 4 times higher than yours. And the story ain't concerning me. It was concerning you and Armon Wiggins. But because you're not smart enough, or you're not willing to go down the gutter and really give us the information and post the tapes and the videotapes of him doing coke with people all in your house, post that. But you just upset and try to take viewers away from me, and you on vacation. No one told you to go live on your vacation. You decided to go live on your vacation. We have multiple ways where we can communicate with our people. But this situation is out on the streets, and then we're having these conversations about Armon Wiggins and yourself, and you're saying that you're trying to take viewers away. It did not happen. We have done amazing viewers. And I will tell you again, when you and Armon had y'all falling out, obviously something happened. But my thing is this: don't beat around the bush. Confront the person directly. Now, Armon is a coward. He is a coward because he tried to distract from the cocaine allegations. He was very upset that his Twitter was deactivated, because he goes on Twitter and harass Black women all day long, and he just really destroyed his credibility with the Lotto fans and with the Partygate fans and with all the Nicki Minaj fans. And so he had to go on stage here to respond. He was very upset about it, and he said he won't be addressing Wiley anymore. But why are you making this about me and not addressing the Wiley Show when you have lied on that stance multiple times? You have said multiple occasions that you're not addressing the Wiley Show, all right? And you have reneged on that by addressing us. Nobody would really talk about you. You're putting yourself in the mess. And then you're not addressing all these other entities that have talked about your cocaine allegations. Multiple platforms have discussed this problem on their shows. And when you and King Payne, and see, the thing about you and King Payne is, shout out to bloggers that have replayed the station head content of Armon Wiggins criticizing King Payne, okay? Because, and then also King Payne said in the video that Armon Wiggins was jealous of me. When he was driving my yellow truck, he decided to buy the same yellow truck. You're jealous of me. And then he said, I never listened to your voice notes. And then former best friend said, you blocked me on Instagram. And he said, I found out that he had unblocked me. And then he said, I re-blocked him, because he said, no, they ain't gonna come and see that. Just like Armon just unblocked us yesterday on IG. We re-blocked him. Don't try to come back and look back what we posted. No, you got me blocked, keep me blocked. Ain't no trying to see me on the back end, all that type of stuff. Brother, no, like, don't do that. I'm not your child. I'm not none to be played with. If you got something to say, be bold enough to hit the link. But you're not bold enough to hit the link. So sit there in the corner and watch, and when you snorting up that coke and drinking on that liquor. And if you think I'm saying something wrong, go up there, go and file your lawsuit. And I guarantee you'll be spending all the money. And you got a high cost of money you're going to be spending. And I ain't going to do nothing but do what Tasha K did. She laid out the blueprint to file Chapter 13. It may take you even longer to even win a judgment, if you ever win a judgment. Okay? It's hard to win one when you high on coke. And so we were having this conversation with Armon, was having a conversation with my audience about Armon Wiggins, and then a couple of points that I want to reiterate on that I didn't get a chance to iterate on. That's why I thank God for my audience, the producers. And I want to dive into this with the whole Sean Davy Way. Now, Sean Davy Way have a sexual interest in Armon Wiggins. I've been told y'all about that interest. He want to sleep with Armon Wiggins. Armon Wiggins' boyfriend got ripped of that and told Armon no. And then Sean is a little upset at Armon Wiggins. This is why he didn't go on station and discuss it, because Armon came out on his station head and said he don't have any friends. These people are not his friends. And then he did not pick Brother Sean, nor he picked King Payne to be on his his boys chat. None of them was picked. And so now you see all of this stuff going on. But Brother King, you should call Sean David Way out and say, brother, you on my show talking about Jaguar, right? Why don't you come on my show and talk about Armon Wiggins and how he's mistreating me? Why are you not dissecting that? Why are you not saying that? You ain't had nothing to say about that, Sean David Way, about the mistreatment that Armon Wiggins had. Why are you not saying nothing? Anything else you're talking about Donat? You're talking about this person. You're talking about that person. Why are you not talking about anybody else that's concerning a person like yourself? You are real close friends with Brother Michael. So all of these type of things. And then see, my thing is this: if you're going to say my name is a king, then you need to act like a king. You're not acting like no boss. You acting very weak. You acting very cowardly. That's something that you can say about Wiley. I'm not a coward. And I don't hide behind a paid wall. Neither do I talk to other bloggers and not show my face. And then also, I don't hide on station head and then get mad when bloggers post your station head content on YouTube. You say this stuff publicly. And it gets back to me verbatim. Just like when your Twitter was down, it gave right back to me. So then we have to get into when the success happened, the friendship ends. The reason why you have to be very cautious on being friends in this business because of egos. A lot of this happened before they got successful on YouTube. A lot of this happened when Brother King and Brother Armon was in high school. One was jealous of the other. Something of jealousy. Either both, I believe that both of them was jealous of each other. Both of them didn't trust each other. Both of them just dealt with each other and just used. And then Armon started using Brother King and started using him, sucking him up when he was at the bottom of the barrel, didn't have no money. He was broke. He slept with multiple partners with no condom in Brother King's home and all these type of things. And one thing that Brother King have said, that brother, you keep saying my apartment was filthy. I don't care if it was nasty from the front to the back. It's mine. I said the same thing. I don't care if my place is filthy. You want to come stay with me for rent free. So you know what I'm saying. And then I want to add on to that, because he didn't say it. If it's so filthy, if your boyfriend had to go and clean my apartment, let him clean it. Y'all stand here for free. And he had to. And see, this is the thing where I'm gonna be on King's side, then I'm gonna drag him. Because some points I'm with him. Because obviously he's a good friend, because when this brother Armon interviewed my family, he was staying at King's home. When he had that Bell palsy and half of his face was frozen from the coke reaction, bad coke reaction, he decided to do the interview in Brother King's home. That interview was taped in Brother King's home. So how is he a bad person now when you stayed with the brother for years and didn't pay him back? And then when you finally got successful, it ain't like you pulled him up and invested in his show and said, brother, let me give you $10,000 because that's how much I ate. That's how much toilet tissue I use. I lose your lube. I lose all that type of stuff. And then Brother King said, you like femme queens. I like thugs. But I knew for a while that Armon and him had, and then Brother King said, well, I get along with all your friends. I get along with everybody. And I don't know how true that is, because some of his Armon friends said don't get along with him. But he would say, I get along with everybody, and you be falling out with everybody. And then this is the point that King said, and most bloggers ain't going to report on it because he went behind a paid wall. So you just got to listen to the Wiley Show for free. Brother King said something, and it touched me, and I need to repeat it. He said, when you got to the show, to the parties with Jason Lee, I asked you, hey, can I come? He said, Armon told me that you can't come to this party. It's difficult. This is so exclusive. Brother King came out last night and said, I went to Jason Lee parties and I started inviting my own mama. So it's not that exclusive. Did you hear me? I'm going to repeat that again. Armon was getting invited to all these parties, and King said, hey, can I come through? Armon told him, hey, you can't come because it's too exclusive. Brother King get invitations to Jason Lee parties, a lot of them, more than Armon. He said, I invited my mama and everybody else to come to these parties, so it's not that exclusive. You just lied to me. It was fake. And see, the issue is people will take Armon Wiggins' word because he got more money in the bank. He's renting out a place that infested with homeless people. He's renting out a high rise, but on the block, and homeless people, a lot of people, homeless people, he can go get his cocaine dealer right on the street because they homeless. So he addressing that, but you got to get Brother King's side. And see, I understand sometimes I can get biased, but sometimes you got to take the bias hat off and keep it real. Okay, we heard Armon Wiggins' side. Now we have to hear the side of the man that he stayed in his home for years because his own tired mama didn't want him in a home. She wanted him in a home, sorry. Her man did not want Armon Wiggins in the home because Armon, when we were talking, he would tell me that. He was drinking one night. He said, I got to go to one of my friend's house or whatever because he was on the way to, and then the next day he called me again because he was on the way to L.A. because I helped him get on this particular show. I think it was called Black Hollywood. It was some type of show back in the day that I helped him get on because I used to know DJ Jesse J. I used to know that DJ that pretty much was the producer of the show. He said, yeah, man, I'm going to have to find a little spot. Something got to shake because my stepfather don't like my lifestyle. And my mother just listened to him because that's her man. So he went through a lot. And so that friend place that he went to was King place because when he was talking, I hear King in the background. So the man ain't lying. I got to have his back in that instance, but sadly, they're going to look at King and they're going to push him away because whoever is the most popular, that's sometimes the narrative that people will go with. Because Armon will leverage his popularity and people will not ask the tough questions. Like the lady he went on didn't ask no tough questions. She didn't ask no tough questions. She didn't go deeper into the cocaine because she was excited that a drug addict is on my platform. She was just too excited. She was just excited. She was really, really excited. Nobody even talked about and gave her any promo. We don't even know who this lady is. Could be a plant, a robot. We don't know because we never seen her face. So when it comes to Armon Wiggins, he gets upset when things don't go his way, and then I'm no longer talking about Wiley and the cockeyed trash. You keep talking about the situation. There would be no need for me to talk about if you weren't always in mess. You don't just talk about celebrity gossip. You don't. You talk about sleeping with other men. You control your boyfriend. You talk about black women. You disgusting towards black women. Very disgusting. And then you do all of these things. So you can't act like all you talk about is celebrity because that's a lie. If that was the case, then all of your content on station will be celebrity. Most of it be about you being depressed, drinking, saying you took a break from drugs, which was a lie. And then you say all these type of things. There are issues with your boyfriend, things with your housing situation. You're living beyond your means. Like, I'm going to just say this, Armon Wiggins. There is no way in the world you can flex on me or the public and you still paying rent. You still doing the same thing. Only difference with you and you're paying more rent. Meaning you're making your landlord richer. That's not a flex to say you live in downtown. That's that's not a flex. You still paying and making somebody else rich for them to have generational wealth. No equity, no nothing. You're paying $6,000 in rent. That's not a flex. I don't care if I'm paying $900. I'm gonna keep paying it. And then when I get the credit of my everything situated, I'm being a homeowner, property on multiple properties. I'm gonna take the Michelle ATLian route and on multiple. I ain't gonna rent out to no crackhead like you or fucking uneven. Y'all mess up my property. I'm gonna rent out to some good people. So you need to understand that. That's not a flex to say you got a pool. That's not your pool. That's not a flex. That's the general public with people with all type of diseases, all in the pool, urinating, and them people are very nasty in that building. Very nasty people. Nasty people. Ain't all in it. That ain't just your pool. That's everybody else in that building. Even the homeless people got keys to get up on there in the building. And that's why you're leaving, because you were upset because the homeless people, they pretty much came in the lobby and ate your food. They ate your Uber Eats. That's not a problem of the security. That's an issue politically they need to change. And I'm sorry that they came in and ate your Uber Eats. That don't make me no difference. So it does, you know what I'm saying? You're living in a high crime, high infested homeless people. And my fault that they snuck up in that lobby and ate that Uber Eats. Because you're paying all that rent, But the homeless people can still come in. Like, that's the point. Now you got to relocate. You're the one that's inviting everybody to your place. So that's not a flex. Until you own multiple businesses, multiple properties, then we could talk. Okay. But you're flexing, paying high rent, infested with homeless people. And they stealing your food. And then they stole your car at the garage and washed it. You think that's a flex? Honey, sit down. You think that's a flex? Get somewhere and sit down. Have several seats, sir. So you see, Brother King, it hurts him because I can't say this about King. He don't mention Armon at that. He don't mention him at all. I believe that Armon used King as a scapegoat to distract about the cocaine allegations. Now, this is an opening for Brother King. I don't know if he's gonna do it. I hope he do it. It'd be good for me. I hope that Tasha K go up on there and talk about his drug allegation. I really hope so. I hope he need Tasha. You know what I'm saying? I really hope so. And I'm gonna be there for that episode. I'm going live right after they get through talking. Because he needs some backup. Let's please wait till he get from Mexico so we can hear the quality with him. Because I just hope she do go there and dress up like a cokehead or try to get somebody from rehab to talk about it. I really hope so. And then that puts Armon to defensive, because when you get Tasha to validate these allegations, it gives you more impact. More bloggers will cover it. Oh my gosh, Tasha talked about it. Nobody talked about it when I talked about it. But once Tasha inserted herself, then they can add, and then, yes, of course, Wiley talked about it. So I'm glad, hopefully, that she talked about the coke allegations, because that put more feud on there. But I just think with Brother King, he still loved Armon. I just think that he knew that he was a piece of crap, and now he got money, just a bigger piece of crap. It was a deflection it was a deflection. It was the deflection, people. So let's get more into my notes here. And then, Brother King was begging about the phone, begging, of course. And then he was talking about how a celebrity was so high on coke. And he was talking about Jocelyn Hernandez was so high on coke. And he said, how can you look at your life? You know what I'm saying? Put yourself at a mirror, okay? Put a picture of you, put your face in the mirror, and you will see that you're talking about Jocelyn Hernandez when you have been accused of being high on coke and liquor and weed, okay? That's what you've been accused of. So you need to be addressing that. You're addressing everything else but these allegations. And then other bloggers, so you can do your press tour. I don't think you're going to do it now because a lot of YouTubers are on notice. Like, y'all, if y'all want a moment to go viral, you got to ask the tough questions. You got to. That is your moment. And then we got to talk about that, pardon me, about the veneers. That's not a flex, getting something that's not yours. Look at that mouth. It's the reason why he's holding his hand on his chin. It's painful. It's so painful. This brother, his family worked hard. Mama worked in the kitchen all her life, scrubbing floors to get this man teeth, get it straight with some braces. That brother, with all the energy that his mom and dad swayed over the kitchen up there, making them pot of greens, making folks collard greens and fried chicken and stuff and cornbread. And for that man to say, get it all fixed up and then go fly to a country with non-English, war-torn country and go get him some veneers and it's hurting his mouth. Not gonna say you was toothless. I understand that. And you think that's a flex. No, you fall in an image. You're no different than Jackie O. No difference. You fall in a false image. And then Armon said he's saving up his money to get some surgeries. So, I just have to say that. Okay. All right. Give me a second. Oh, somebody sent me. Yeah, I love that. Give me a second here. Are y'all live? We live. And I just had to say that. We are live. Okay? Okay. So, hey, everybody that's here. So let me go back in my notes here. That was that part. I took a couple of screenshots of my station head because my station head was popping this morning. We had about 900 people on station head today. So I believe if this is if we reiterated on this point about Brother King relating information to third party, if he did do that, that was stupid. You deliver the information. Period. You can't do it secretly. Also, they said I saw the video where Armon talked about you bad and said King is following the Wiley road. So people was reiterating what he have said that he was following the Wiley road. And see, the issue is with Armon is that he doesn't like that King have gotten a name for himself outside of being Armon Wiggins' side piece, side co-host or a punching bag. You know what I'm saying? And he just upset that King got a name for himself. And he's mad and he's trying to paint this picture that he just so jealous of me. No, that brother gave you free housing, food, condoms, lube, and allowed you to sleep in his bed with multiple partners with no condom. So again, how can you say this brother is jealous when you stayed with him for so long and used him and didn't pay him back? And not only did you come, you brought another mouth to feed. But you're trying to make him look like the bad person, brother. No, that ain't right. That ain't right. I may not like Brother King, and I don't, but right is right. You're ungrateful and you're wrong for living with this man for free and dogging him out now and reneging on the message that you were preaching that you don't drag your friends. But then you reneged on that and said your friends don't have a YouTube. But then your other best friend, he's on TikTok and got an OnlyFans and escorted. He got a whole out there. He got a rentman.com. So he got all of these type of things. But you're going to come for King? Like, I just think he did it because he think King is weak. I don't think King is weak. I just don't think he just know how to get down with the get down. He's just not one of them type of girls that get down with the get down. Storm is the same way. He's not type, but he don't deal well with confrontation. He just don't. He don't get down with the get down. And then Armon said, I'm going to get in the gap. I'm really going to, well, go ahead. Because once them videotapes drop, and once Tasha going to go drop, and do all that type of stuff. And then she told King, if you talk about these allegations, I'll share you on my platform. That's what she said. She said, if you talk about the allegations, I'll share it. So it's got to go down with the go down because she needs something to deflect with her firing her staff file in chapter 7. So, on chapter 13. So we're going to see how all this stuff is going to play out. And people say, oh, Wiley, you talk about him. Oh, I talk about trending topics. He's trending. I talked about him. Okay? That's all you that ain't all I talk about. Liar. We talked about Senator Tim Scott. We talked about Cornel West. Any more lies that I need to debunk? Okay? All right? So when I want to tell you about Armon, I believe that he needs rehab in an AA. He's in a crisis. He have an identity crisis. And he's trying to have this perfect body. He's already a handsome man. I don't want to be with him because I don't like drug addicts. He's feminine. I like more masculine dudes. It is what it is. He's just not my type. The big old gumpy toms, four guns toms, strip kebab toms, I don't like. So I just think that we need to stop with being the fake stuff. And we will Continue to talk about this issue once King come back with his other, because this clapback wasn't the best. He went on his A game. The quality, it was breaking up. And I think that he really needs to work on his clapback. And King, you need to do a tour. You need to come on the Wiley Show. You need allies. You need to get this not just on your platform. You need to go everywhere and talk about it. That's how you win. Go to everybody. You definitely need to come to the Wiley Show. Why not? That will make him mad. You need to go to everybody platform and talk. You need to talk about these allegations on Brother Sean's platform. And that will force Armon to hit the link. And y'all could just duke it out. Hopefully that worked. I'm going to be there taking my notes, though. Let me show you. Where my notebook at? Hold on. Okay, I got my notebook ready. All right. I didn't really have to pull out my notebook for this one because it is what it is. They said nobody want to keep hearing period, as on every third. That's something that he's going to have to unlearn, and maybe he would never unlearn it. So what we're going to do now, we're going to open up the phone lines because, like I said, this is going to be a short, sweet video because I just want to reiterate the updates of what's going on. Tomorrow, we got some more content that we're going to dive into because it was kind of a slow news day today. It wasn't that much stuff popping, but I just want King to understand that, you know, go on your vacation. Don't try to go live because your quality is not good. Your internet connection not good. So come back from your vacation and come back, be ready for a fight. All right? Now, what we're going to do next, if y'all want to call in, because I just want to make sure if y'all want to call in, y'all can call in. So we'll do that, and we allow y'all to call if y'all want to call in. If y'all want to answer the question, if I'm jealous of Armon Wiggins, you can ask me that question. I'll answer it. I'm not jealous of Armon Wiggins. I am just a commentator, and I'm obsessed with Armon Wiggins. The answer is I'm only obsessed with his public persona. When he do something publicly, I want to make sure that I break it down here on the channel because we are the place where you get all news of my favorite celebrity, Armon Wiggins. Okay, so the answer there, if you want to say the word obsessed, I will take the obsessed word. Okay, all right, yes. But when you say jealous, no. We just break down stuff that he talk about and talk about it right here on the air. Okay, all right, that's what we do. So you can't be like, oh, he's so jealous. No, I'm not jealous. I just talk about what is relevant and what is going on, and we dive and talk about it. All right, the number is 972-674-9462. We talk about anything that's current about Armon Wiggins. If he sneezed the wrong way, we'll talk about it. He put on another pair of drawers, we'll talk about it. He buys some new socks, we'll talk about it. If his dog get repossessed, we will talk about it. If he leave his man, we will talk about it. We just talk about these type of things. But again, we are not going to stop talking about things concerning Armon. As long as he's out here in the public, we will talk about it. If he's not, then we move on to somebody else that is relevant, and then we will talk about him. So the number on the screen, if y'all got something to say, I know it's late, 972-674-9764. Okay, child, maybe they doing it. Okay. Hold on. What's that? Let me click it. All right. Hello. Oh, there we go. I'm trying to hit on the thing. It's not letting me do it. Oh, wait a minute. That's Instagram. I'm going to call you back because my Instagram is popping right now. All right. Hold on. I'm going to have to call you back because my Instagram. All right. Now you can call back in because my Instagram is going. Hold on. Let me submit this. All right. We will talk about it.
Hello.
Hey, welcome.
Hey, Daddy.
Hey.
What's going on?
Not much. What you got to say?
So as far as people talking about you're jealous of Armon, jealous of what exactly?
Yeah, that's how I say jealous of what?
Because let's break it all the way down. Armon, you not balling like that. Like, you not getting paid for real like that. To be living where he's living, infested with homeless people, and homeless people coming in his building, stealing his food and all this other stuff. That's not a flex. Who's jealous of that? Then you have to go across the world to get some fake teeth put in your mouth. Who's jealous of that? Like, it's time to start being serious. Like, people throw that word around a lot. Jealous. Jealous of what? Your life is worse than mine. What am I jealous of? What?
Yeah.
Like, Armon was connected with Jason Lee and he messed up that connection.
That's his problem.
Like, that's tragic. That's tragic to say that he is in media and he's talking about he's a part of new media and all this other foolery. Like, sir, you lost your in the industry. Then you out here getting kicked out of courthouses. I don't know anybody who has ever been kicked out of a courthouse. That is sad. How do you get banned from a courthouse?
How you get banned?
Like, he needs to sit. Yes, he needs to sit down, go to rehab, and while he's in rehab, think about his life and all of the decisions that he's made up until this point, because they're not good.
I agree. I really, really agree. I agree.
Like, he had a true friend in Brother Payne, because ain't nobody about to just come let you stay at their house. It's very rarely that people will let you come and stay in their home. And this man opened his doors to not just Armon, but Armon's boyfriend. And you see he's sitting up on the internet talking about that man like that, like a dog.
Like a dog.
Like a pile of trash.
Sure.
Then you get on, let's not forget how he got on the internet burning. So you went to go buy Jason Lee's book and then got back on the internet to burn the book. Like, are you insane? He could have saved that little change to get him a better apartment.
Yeah.
And rent free. Yeah, somebody in the comments said rent free. Ain't nobody, listen, nobody is going to let you in their house, let alone let you in their house to stay with them for free.
And you said he was staying there for free, man. Like, come
for
on.
Free.
Yeah.
And you out here dragging this man like that, and they were real, actual friends.
They were real, actual friends.
Like, that's trifling. And then people just be in the chat box talk, oh, you're jealous. You're big mad about what? What does Armon have?
Big.
Except body like dirty draws.
I think that a lot of times people don't understand the part it is going over their head that this man was staying with King for free, rent free.
Right.
And then he got these cocaine allegations. Okay, but now you want to talk about King? That was like so random.
Then didn't he say he wasn't going to talk about people who has less subscribers?
He did say that. He did say that.
Like, and then, okay, like, let's be real for a moment. The moment somebody made an allegation about me, especially something like that, drug allegations, oh no, we about to have a whole press conference. I'm going on a world tour about how I do not do drugs.
Not addressing your friend, talking about a childhood friend.
Right. That's just like he got on the internet dogging out Cupcakes. Now, what did Cupcakes do that was that bad? Y'all hounding, he trying to fight this girl over some French fries.
Over some fries.
That's sad. So you supposed to be mad of a man that's out here fighting black women behind French fries? Who does that? And then as far as splitting bills go, normally when you go out to a nice establishment, those people don't split up bills like that. They think splitting bills is ghetto. So if you don't have enough money to cover the entire bill for you and your party, you may need to just stay at home and make you some spaghetti.
Yeah. They do not split up bill. They ain't going to be splitting no bill on 14 ways.
$10 for some fried, like, or what he said, $40. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. But he out here, what they say that you're jealous of him because that makes him feel better.
That's what I say.
Some damn Armon.
At the end of the day, until he dressed the coke, he can just keep quiet.
That's just sad.
Until he addressed that, he could just keep quiet. Address that.
Right. So he was getting upset with cupcakes, and somebody in the chat said he didn't even pay the $40 for the fries. So I mean, apparently you broke too. So you crying about $40 for some French fries?
All right. Well, thank you so very much, proud of me.
Thank you.
Crying over some $40 French fries. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Oh man, I cried over a $40 French fries. I will never forget that. I will never forget that. All right. Never would I forget it. All right.
Your call has been forwarded.
Hold on. Somebody just called. All right, they calling back. Hey, welcome to the Wiley Show. Hello?
Hello?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes.
Go ahead. Hello?
What number is this?
Excuse me? This is the Wiley Show.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Oh, yes. I'm on now.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Well, what I wanted to say is, Armon been dogging Official King Payne out when he used to be at his house at times. Man, don't come over here with that Periana to the Perrier stuff. He would just talk to him like he was a little kid. And if Official King Payne was smart, he would have more numbers than he did when he was talking about Jaguar. Because if he come at him the way he should, which I'm not saying, because I can tell that he still have feelings for Armon as far as a friendship. But come on now, dude throwing you under the bus, okay, speak up, speak out, and do what you got to do and get them numbers back up. You know, don't let him do you like that. You a whole grown man. Forget that. You know, it's sad and it's messed up. Yeah, he needs to address it when he get back. I feel bad for him. I could tell his feelings is hurt and everything. Armon, he just looks down on people like he's better, like he's some kind of god or whatever. So, yeah, I hope he listen and he come on your show, go on Tasha's show, and that'll be his come up right there. And not doing it on no BS, but sure, man, this ain't that. You know, come back at him like a grown man.
I heard that. And that's what he needs to do, man, after his vacation. Really fight, because that was kind of wrong. I believe he is hurt. I believe he is hurt about it.
And I can tell he is, and he been hurt because I've noticed, like, if somebody bring Armon up and he's live, he'll get the cut in his throat with his hand, like he ain't going to speak on him. He's not going to say nothing bad about him. But here it is, Armon dogging him out. Not saying, you know, dog him out, but man up. Forget that. You know, just man up. Reason why I said what show is this, I ain't got my dang on glasses on. I had dialed the wrong number at first. But, yeah, I hope he listen and he do that. Them numbers would come up for real, because that Jaguar stuff, it's played out. Next, you know. But, yeah, and I enjoy your shows, too, Wiley. I be wanting to support my the people that I watch, but I'm in a position where I can't. All I can do is give you a click and a view.
That's all I need.
But all right.
That's all I need for it, man. Click and a view.
All right.
How old are you, mother? How old are you? People say they love your voice.
Really?
Yes.
I'm in my 50s.
Yeah.
Yeah, really? Thank you. And guess what? You want to shy?
Yes.
Hey, check this out. I'm just going to say one word. Roseland. I saw you over in that area on a video one time. Yeah. And I'm going to leave it at that.
Yeah.
Wild Honey. Peace out.
I was at Wild Honey.
Y'all have a good one.
I was at the Wild. They said they really love your voice. They said they want to see you in Vegas.
In Vegas, I've never been. Yeah. I'm in a situation where I can't do jack right now.
Oh, we're going to have to pray for it.
I'm still here.
Okay. We love you though.
All right, love y'all too. Y'all have a good one, okay?
Okay.
All right, all right.
Bye-bye. Hello.
Hey, what's going on? So I love your topic that you're discussing tonight.
Yes.
I just want to say this. I didn't get a chance to listen to his station head, but I did hear it on YouTube when someone played it. I love when you guys do that because some people miss it. So you guys, if you're content creators, especially upcomers, you guys need to do that so we can know what's going on. So I heard it today, and he has the audacity to say his gay mother, T.S. Madison, warned him that someone is going to spite him, and he's seen it in the card. Are you kidding me? Who is T.S. Madison? You already dogged her out. This is crazy to me. And official Kingpin, you need to listen to Wiley. You need to get your numbers, because if it was someone else, they would have dogged, trust me, they would have dogged it out, tell all his dirty secrets, and got the clicks, and got the views, and gained. You need to do that, because he wouldn't have cared about you. He would have did that, he would have got numbers, and he would have dogged you out. So you need to fix this and come strong. I know you can do it. Don't be a coward. You've been around these people, man. Let us know the dark secrets.
Let us know. We here for it. I'm gonna be a listening ear.
Me too. Me too. Me too.
Because it's like I said, man, it needs to be said. He dogged Armon out. I'm sorry, Armon dogged him out, and it was so random. And so if King said he got these recordings of Armon, because he said he have recordings and videotapes, then put it out.
But how do he have the recording? Like, do his home?
Because he said he had
like
cameras all around his home, inside his home. He said he had a video camera, and he said it's still in his garage to this day. And he said Armon lived for a while, him and his boyfriend. He said, and he said Armon brought multiple partners over, and he wasn't using no condom. So.
When I tell you this is juicy, I love it. I love it. This needs to go on for 24 hours, and I'll be up waiting, being nosy. But I do want to say this. I agree with you with Sean, Daisy Ray. He needs to speak, because you're so cool with Official Kingpin. Like, what's going on? You're not on his side. You're not talking up. You're like, what's going on, man? You talk about everything else. Like, why?
You talk about everything else.
Why
you gotta
so
speak
muffled?
about it.
Why are you quiet?
That is so true. That is so true.
But do you think he's going to give the interview to Tasha K?
I don't think Tasha's going to interview him about it. Probably on the app. That would be good numbers over there. But I think, like she told him last night, like he said that if I talk about it on my platform, I come on your show and I share it on my channel. That's what Tasha K promised.
Yeah, like we're waiting. We want to know what's going on. Is he back from Mexico?
No, she just got there maybe like 2 days ago. So I don't know when she gonna come back. And she traveled during the week because it's cheaper to go during the weekdays than the weekend.
And were you serious about the surgery? He went down there for surgery. You were
So the word on the curve is he went down there for some surgery. Child, these girls, I hope that
you a mess, but I love it, man.
I hope that man ain't going to cut on that body.
But that's crazy, because Jaguar, right? They raised the money. Like, I'll be in your bushes, man, and you be talking fast.
They raised that money and they on vacation.
Money, everybody disappeared. Did Jaguar, right, make a statement? Did she call? Did she say thank you to her people that donated the money?
She haven't went live. None of that.
Did you guys hear from her?
None of that.
Wow. Not even a thank you. Hey, this is Jaguar. Thank you. I'm not going to stay long on the phone.
Yeah.
Wow. But I'm going to go back in the bushes, man. Keep it up.
All right. Thanks, man. Right. Oh, man. I wasn't expecting Icon to call in today. Man, they said he about to get him a BBL. I'm like, what? Like, these people, they don't care putting their body at risk like that. Man. All right. Anybody else want to call in before we get up out of here? But thank y'all so much. I'm about to eat, and we'll be back tomorrow, same time. So y'all still got time to send me some topics. A couple of y'all send me some topics. So we got some other stuff to talk about. Tomorrow we got about 3 topics to talk about. So we are definitely gonna get in here. I don't know if I'm gonna go live on. I will go live tomorrow on Station Head because typically I need to have some me time. So I'm gonna go live on Station Head tomorrow. During the day, we're gonna do our day show on Station Head, and then of course we'll do the main show, the night show on YouTube tonight. Also, I do want to apologize for my. I did a video. The YouTube short didn't come out right, the sound, so I got to make sure what's going on with that. But we'll be back tomorrow, of course, for some more content. Thank you all so very much. Hey, Proud of Me. Hey, Lady. Hey, Amaris. Thank y'all so very much. It's in here. Oh, I meant to say my members. Jacqueline. Hey. Proud of Me. I see y'all. Any other members I see in here? All right. Greenweave. Hey, Pisces. Thank you to the members. All right. Love y'all. This is a good show. I'm loving it. Thank y'all so very much. And if any more responses happen, just send it to me and we will dive in it and we will talk about it. All right. Because we got some more stuff to say. We will dive in it and we will talk about it. This is what we do over here. Show your love. Elliot TV. Hey, Miss Love. Daniela Turner. Hey, members. We got to do something with the members. So we got to definitely chit chat with y'all. We still got to watch our documentary. So if I got time this weekend, we're going to definitely need to do that. All right. Make sure y'all go and check us out. All right, y'all. This was fun. Like I said, it wasn't going to be that lengthy because we just made sure we got all our talking points out. And then if anything else come up, we will definitely divide and we definitely would, definitely talk about it. All right. Little black boy, you beautiful. Little black girl, you're enough. We gotta ask for some more coins. Okay. Also, let's get into it. All right. We have a Cash App, $ Marquise Wiley 28. $ Marquise Wiley 28 is our Cash App. So make sure if y'all contribute to the show, we gotta, get the funds because we still covering City Hall, and I will let y'all know when we go back there. Also, too, if you want to go to the PayPal, you can. Zale Wiley Show at gmail.com. Zale Wiley Show at gmail.com. Little black boy, you're beautiful. Also, little black girl, you're a nut. When times get hard, always remember to put God first. Now, let me go to our website today, too. Wiley Show. We do have our website called WileyTheTroll.com. And that's www.wileythetroll.com. Make sure y'all go check it out. Love y'all so very much. Love you, Love Maria. I see you, Love Maria. Hey, y'all. Hey, all my members in here. Country Mama, hey, I see you. Jacqueline. I see y'all. Little black boy, you beautiful. Little black girl, you're not. One time to go. Remember to put God first. God bless y'all. I'll see y'all later. This was fun. At 3:42 p.m. according to the website.
Okay, so here, and you'll see like a lot of bond places will not bond her out if she has a current insufficient bond.
Really? So what does that mean? So she would have to stay? What? Can you break that down for me? Because I'm not understanding.
There are some bondsmen that will work with that, and they'll be like, okay, cool, and they'll charge you an extra fee. It's not going to be cheap to get her out.
Really? So it's okay. So the $2,500, that's not really $2,500 or on your system?
Okay, so if her full bond is $2,500.
Yeah, because I'm looking. Hold on, let me see. Let me go on. Let me look on the website because I'm just judging it on the website here. I say $21,500.
Okay, so at $21,500, right?
Mm-hmm.
Divide that by 10, $2,150. A lot of places charge $100 filing fee.
Okay.
So you're looking at $2,250 to get her out, right?
Mhm.
If she's insufficient with her bond, that means that she owes money to her bond company.
Oh.
So you're going to have to go, your best bet would be is to go back through the same bond company that she has, pay off the remaining balance, and then pay the bond that it's going to cost to get her out, because they might charge a little cheaper and take that charge off.
Wow, dude, I don't even know where she went because this is like an auntie of mine. I'm just confused. I have my credit card, my money ready. Wow, do you have any sense of where she was at previously or no?
No.
But you all for a fact can't bail her, can't do it at all.
Our bondsmen won't do it if they've had any insufficient bonds for the last 3 years.